Hi guys, welcome to today's video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. And if you're new to the channel, it's always a delight to have you. Make sure you stick around. In today's video, we're going to be talking about preparation. Our anchor scripture today is from Matthew chapter 25 from verse 1 to 13. It is popularly known as the parable of the 10 virgins. And it says, "At that time, the kingdom of heaven will be like this. Once there were 10 young women who took their oil lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and the other 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps, but did not take any extra oil with them, while the wise ones took container full of oil for their lamps. The bridegroom was late in coming, so the women began to nod and fall asleep. It was already midnight when the cry rang out, 'Here is the bridegroom, come and meet him.' The 10 women woke up and trimmed their lamps. Then the foolish ones said to the wise ones, 'Let us have some of your oil, because our lamps are going out.' 'No, indeed,' the wise ones answered. 'There is not enough for you and for us. Go to the shop and buy some for yourself.' So the foolish women went off to buy some oil. And while they were gone, the bridegroom arrived. The 5 who were ready went in with him to the wedding feast, and the door was closed. Later, the other women arrived. 'Sir, sir, let us in,' they cried out. 'Certainly not. I don't know you,' the bridegroom answered. And Jesus concluded, 'Be on your guard then, because you did not know the day or the hour.'" This is one of those very interesting stories we read in scripture. It is interesting because even now, this particular story is playing out. There are a lot of us who are going about life like the wise virgins, and there are a lot of us who are going about life like the foolish virgins. While I was pondering on the scriptures, there are certain things I noticed that I would like to share with you. And they are: number one, while I was reading the scripture, I noticed that Jesus already called them wise or foolish right before he said the wise ones took extra oil while the foolish ones did not. So when I was thinking about it, it just occurred to me that it is possible that the foolish ones have been making foolish decisions even before now, and the wise ones have been making wise decisions even before now. But whatever the case is, this just points to one thing: foolishness or wisdom is often revealed long before the test comes. And whether you like it or not, your preparation or lack of it already puts you in one of these two categories. Point number two: preparedness separates the wise from the foolish. They were all 10 virgins, they all had lamps. But what distinguished the wise from the foolish is the ability to think long term. So they thought, okay, something could go wrong. And they said, oh, let's prepare just in case anything goes wrong. While we are hoping for the best, let's prepare just in case the worst happens. But then the foolish virgins, I imagine, just thought about it to say, well, all things being equal, this should be enough for the time that the bridegroom will come. Or maybe they didn't even give it much thought. But whatever the case is, we can see from this parable that it is preparedness that distinguished the wise from the foolish, and the ability to think long term. You will agree with me that if you're going on a journey, say 2 days journey, the way you prepare for your 2 days journey is not the same way you prepare for a journey that will take 1 month. So by your preparation, we already know if you are thinking long term or you're thinking short term. Point number three: preparation is personal. I remember the first time I came across this scripture and I read that part where they begged the wise virgins to give them oil, and the virgins said, "No, it will not be enough for us and you, go and buy." I felt like these wise virgins were mean. No? I mean, they could have just shared. But the truth is, we need to realize that preparation is personal. While we might have people to support us in our journey through life, through prayer, through money, and all of that, you cannot borrow somebody else's preparation. You cannot borrow somebody else's prayer life. You cannot borrow somebody else's word study life. You cannot borrow somebody else's discipline. So you will have to prepare yourself for whatever it is that's going to come at you. And if you fail to prepare, you can't blame anybody for not helping you. Now let's talk about what preparation means for us in this generation. Number one, spiritual preparation. We need to cultivate our prayer and our word study habits. I'm not saying these things are easy to do, but we need to attack it with a bit more intentionality. We don't have to wait until there's a problem or there's a crisis before we begin to cultivate our relationship with God. We need to carry extra oil, and that means preparing ahead of time before situations comes. Let us already have a relationship with God. Mental and emotional preparations. We need to train ourselves mentally and emotionally to be able to withstand pressure or stress or whatever it is that life will throw at us, so that we don't back out at the slightest inconvenience or stress. Because as long as you are walking this earth, you are going to encounter some inconveniences. Moral preparation. This involves setting healthy boundaries. You cannot do everything. You cannot go everywhere. You need to be able to set boundaries. You need to be able to say no to even certain things that may seem good right now, but will not be good for you on the long run. And of course, there is the relational preparation. As long as you walk this earth, you need to know how to relate with people. Because, I mean, tomorrow you could be captain of industry, you could get married. So you need to learn service, you need to learn accountability, you need to learn humility. If you fail to cultivate some of these, characters that will help you in the long run, when you get to those places where these things are needed, you're going to falter. And that's exactly what you don't want. Trials will definitely come, delays would happen. Remember that it was the delay of the bridegroom that revealed the lack of adequate preparation from the foolish virgins. So maybe you are in that season of your life where you are waiting on God for something. And the truth is, there is no believer who haven't had to go through a season of waiting. The question I'm asking you right now is, are you carrying extra oil? Because if you fail to carry that extra oil, your lamp will go out. Don't wait until it's too late. Get ready. Carry extra oil, because only those who do will meet the bridegroom. I hope that this has blessed you. If it has, go ahead and like and share this video. Until my next one, stay joyful, stay prayed up, stay blessed. Bye for now.